Peace FM 104.3. Who to meet Taki?
You go to COVID-19 and some.
Well, since more our no producer,
then
we decided there we'll be free people like us, the non-experts. Next year can be. So if in the process I inflict my ignorance on all listeners out, please, Mama won't blame me. What we shall come suffer kindly. Won't deal with them properly.
But I'm doing a balance of experts and non-experts.
But you've been doing well. Let me be honest. But I'm making this particular format. You've been bringing experts, and that's how I'm getting educated. And as I said, one source of education for me. And I'm the nice. With the metro crash, replicating it. News file is going along with that line. At least for a while, no. I'm in principle with that approach. Nyadama, how I dream pa.
Not non-experts, no.
Me catch rock. Yeah, but how I dream first class. But you see, of course, it's a combination. I agree. The bottom line, you need political leadership as well as technical and professional competence put together to manage the situation. I'm not everywhere. In the look, Necessiano, may deal with the NDC COVID-19 response team.
Okay.
Yes, earlier on, President Mahama Kasayano may emphasize what I took from Mami Free was the declaration of the party, the side, minority side, to cooperate with government to deal with the issue. He appealed to all Ghanaians so they won't come together to support government efforts. I took that and emphasized it. Of course, last week I'm the a little problem over my understanding or interpretation of what President Mahama said. Kwame, I don't deny the fact that in spite of what President Mahama said, alongside that, no commentators nibi, communicators nibi, in some way na wakano, no at variance in terms of the trust. In fact, last week on Metro TV Thursday, I raised that point. I even made a point there. It appears that they were listening, but they didn't hear the man. Sami Jefi was not happy with that. He responded vigorously to try and state their case. But Nima, when we announce technical team, son of my friend, my brother.
Yeah, COVID-19 response team.
Yes, it's supposed to be a technical team.
Yeah,
at the same time, it's also your adversary body, because we have Dr. now Cassandra Jonas Asamoah. He described it in his way, inside your adversary body.
By the way, reports coming in says Prince of Wales, Prince Charles has tested positive for COVID-19.
Yeah, no respecter of status or age or whatever.
What's the meaning of what?
But Kwame,
What's the meaning of that one?
Inima, apart from that, my war membership, no. And the event now we hold no mame a certain idea that perhaps we need to interrogate further. First of all, in a presentation away no mama idea perhaps to one terms of reference na yama. Now Kwame, Masha dina is obviously problematic. Inima, my men start from war financial man.
Well, out of us?
Yes, ni paper no. To be honest with you, nyama na okaka no Kwame, okay, say will propose what him know. Will propose the proposed utilization of the 3 billion euro bond proceeds. Our Parliament are approved already. One amend the proposed when defer the planned restructuring of the energy sector. If you should one review non-urgent expenditure in 2020 budget. Kwame, Ikai Ofurata call Parliament nice yan and Mkita Hansard no I'm about $100 million and
now you have it.
Okay? Yes, I have it here. Ofurata actually may read the answer. Okay? Okay, also, Mr. Speaker, even though events of the coronavirus are still unfolding, preliminary analysis undertaken by the Ministry of Finance shows that the COVID-19 will impact negatively on petroleum receipts due to the collapse of international crude oil prices, customs receipts, other receipts, expenditures, especially health-related, and financing conditions on the fiscal front. More generally, it is affecting tourism, travel and conferences, FDI, that is foreign direct investment, international trade, food and nutrition, and poverty reduction. Mr. Speaker, measures are being put in place to close a possible financing gap in the 2020 budget that could result from the impact of COVID-19. These measures may include withdrawal from the Ghana Stabilization Fund occasioned by anticipated shortfalls in the annual budget funding amount. We will come to this August House to seek for necessary approvals in due course. Kwame Nima, Mr. Tufos, a member of the Finance Committee of Parliament, perhaps he's the ranking member. One or other members on that committee were members of the Ghanaian legislature. Yes, they have no right to hold press conferences, social events, even go and sit at a chop bar or beer bar and make such proposals. I'm not going to sit here and say that. I believe in the right, the freedom of assembly, movement, and speech. But see, this is a major challenge confronting the nation. The finance minister Nankasa dropped a hint about the impact of COVID-19 on your economy, Kwame.
Yeah.
And the fact that inevitably, unavoidably, we would have to do reviews. And he will come to the House with a program to show the way forward.
Exactly.
It me feel that some of these things were a press conference, no advertise, no project, no. Inche were presented to Parliament, enjoy better.
But also what you want.
Until I'm starting make a there, I'm not going to ask them not to do that. But Kwame, you see, say a focused. Let's say it's the challenge of the issue now or confronting and there are times you will lessen some of these public stunts.
Public stunt?
Says propaganda stunts. Sometimes you minimize them.
That is what
or
it is.
Eliminate them.
Oh.
And focus. Okay? President Mahama can't be. Or can't the one present it's a national action plan to the speaker.
Yes, he said it. It's a letter uttered by the minority leader.
Okay, so it's the same thing?
Yes, I'm sure.
Because he described this as a national action plan to fight COVID-19.
Minority leader. You go in there, even that was full of politics.
Okay, to be honest with you, I try them and get copy.
I've read it.
Because I'm exactly the content. But at least I like the idea in terms of principle. The choice of the forum, it's Masa, to interrogate whatever the contents of that plan was. Because you see, you cannot set up anybody or be a substitute for what central government and the allied institutions, statutory institutions are doing. You cannot have a substitute for that. If you want to complement it, Kwame, that complementary program must go through the appropriate institutional framework. And in this case, I'm saying there, Wankasa will begin by pointing to Parliament as the appropriate forum for our contribution to the fight against COVID-19. That's my opinion anyway. They may choose to disagree with me. But issues now, we raise the fair restructuring of the energy sector. Or a $1 billion be coming out from the €3 billion bond process. That's a major call. And you know that bottom line, Parliament never deal with that issue. Nowhere else. Unless you just want to let people think though Aban Furata the proposals never no can all hear na yakan.
Oh.
And then it turns
so
will
it
be
becomes
vindicated.
Yeah.
But that's not the approach now, because the issue is a serious issue. Na eka. It's how many view no mundane. Well, members on the Health Committee of Parliament, don't they?
Yeah.
I'm the war ranking member near Yanko.
Minta Kando.
Yes, they can mount platforms and say anything they want to say. But if they want to contribute positively and ensure that war contribution actually or attract a critical mass of support and understanding, free consultancy, Mr. won't focus on the legislative machinery and make an input there. Because already, as things are going, I mean,
yes,
some of the partisanship, one kind of press conference and the partisanship and petty politics is not helping them. It won't try to minimize, won't create conditions. Obama one will put away a partisan politics out of this thing. What voice be marginal?
Yes.
And the way forward in doing that is to focus. Okay, there's a national response team, a national technical coordinating team.
Yes.
Press conferences now, Minister of Information or set up a Minister of Health and all 1 hour or hobby.
Exactly.
It's both the politicals and the professionals. And it's been regular of late.
Very
Consistent, routine almost. That body it exists. It's there. Wobotum what the sum of all views see what alcohol. Fine. But we were members of Parliament belonging to appropriate parliamentary committees. They should also focus on those areas. But especially at forcing recommendations now or border on actually totally reviewing the budget. And the Minister of Finance himself hinted into both sides of Parliament. The impact of COVID-19 is such that, look, it can throw everything out of gear. Indeed, global economy Nankasa is down.
It has started already, hasn't it?
Yes. It's a hammer. Look, I mean, it may be quite natural ban, maybe a ban on your analysis.
Even that is restricted. Social distance.
I can't say that.
Social distance.
But whatever be the case, since we are
that
looking for solutions, and since what we are looking for, yes, impact assessment of what you do and what you say and how you do it. I plead, in my humble opinion, what focus should be on Parliament. The committee are for me, and one problem there. Say, or your public education, no what pedaway because that can be done. Church man say the research material wanyama wapeda watch public na wash your hands this way nyama obeni that public education I think they can continue. But where that platform is to be will use to tell us things like how we are going to budgetary proposals or there amend and review
test kits only enough.
Only enough. Look, those things. And I will supply test kits.
I don't know. So what kind of logistical support?
50,000. It's true. 50,000 also 50,000 relative to 30 million population. It's true. Same thing. Yeah, fight Ebola. The same things happen. You hinted, Kwamina, and I have all the documentations here. Even in Parliament, the Volta caucus raised guns. The way you're testing the war. Voter region without reference to them. The speaker brought Alex Agbefia to Parliament.
Yes.
And not only that, doctors complained that there wasn't enough PPEs.
And Ebola.
It's all here. Kwame, I have all the documents here. Indeed, the Americans and the Nigerians came from the group with Ghanaian government to assess your preparedness. This is coming from the U.S. government document. Also, we and our fellow assistance donors, along with international security and health experts, judge that so far the preparedness actions Ghana had taken were necessary, but not yet sufficient for its own protection. This was October 2014. No country is ever prepared, Kwame, fully relative to epidemics and pandemics. It doesn't happen anywhere. Even those with advanced infrastructure, when the thing breaks out, you start fighting it, new elements and angles appear. And you are challenged. It's in a way to stay now. Your action should be united and focused.
Exactly.
But NDC's one action is to come and help unity.
That's why then.
The action is part of making us united and focused.
And I'm telling them where to focus their actions. That's all I'm doing, Kwame. Let me repeat. Mr. Menka there, they should exercise a culture of silence. I prefer ugly noises to culture of culture of silence.
Of course.
Except that I've been educated. There's a middle ground, which is responsible speech. So we are all striving.
There should be ugly noises, but responsible speech.
Even if the middle ground was not there, you still prefer the ugly noises.
No. Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Because look, and I've started from Unauthorized place because of all there serious issues were raised.
Are you saying the others did not raise serious issues?
Some rebel, I'll come there, but me can't me grade. Because me grade me issues, look, are very, very critical issues. You may or may not agree with him where he said it and how he said it. But me read the finance minister first, because the finance minister himself is clearly aware, Kwame, there nyama be change. Budget in our parliament are approval
to go out of gear.
Appropriations act be change. The finance minister said it. It's here. 100 million or kind there or both local and external resources nearby mobilize near them. Unauthorized case is that IMF na World Bank had no better. Also, Yensa Baako crowd be third week or so of April. Now, Sisia Kwame, Aban, is it spending or not spending?
Aban is spending every day.
Even in that, Aban services will procure on credit basis.
Yes.
No, we pay later.
Yes.
Since you have 15 hotels now, you are set up as quarantine zones. Isolation centers now, you are set up. One note here.
Peace FM 104.3. Good to meet you.